Ooh, wow. What a way to start. So, hi everyone. This is the stream of the official Midnight Bandit channel. In partnership with Bandit Beats. It's a real company. We make beats that people like to listen to all the time. It's only me making the beats so far, but hopefully we'll get other people on. I'm gonna try to make a whole record label thing and become extra super uber famous out of it. Probably not gonna happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Pray to the North Star that it'll happen. Hope my microphone is working and this isn't a sham, some kind of a exploitation of my fans. Yo, what's up? I don't want to have to go live in a van. Yo, I live in Vancouver. Yo, I make maneuvers all over the recuperating the fact that I am still sick, but not ill. I'm sickest because I don't kill. I'm a pacifist and I got the skill. I drill MCs with my infinite bill of people who want to rap with me, who see me as their equals. I'm high like a church steeple. Yo. I'm working on my freestyle if you didn't notice. Um, so maybe my performances I can play my beats and DJ them, but I can also rap at the same time. Yo. Cause I got the fat lines and I actualize my future instead of grinding away into nothing. I nurture my skill and then I bust at the people for real and I give them the deal with the cassette tapes with the steel. Yo, headphones made by Koss. I am the boss because I don't take no losses. Yo. I hope that one person that's here doesn't mind my cheesy raps. So today we are going to be talking about a specific deal that I am going to be giving special people exclusive that I am going to be doing with a cassette player, old school Walkman that I will purchase myself, headphones that come with it, and then I'm going to be making mixtapes. I'm going to be making mixtapes of all my best stuff. Really cool. I'll sign it all so that when I'm super uber extra famous, that essentially everyone's going to make some money. You know, I want to lift everyone up. So, first of all, I'd like to say hello to my only guest right now. That is Snooks, the beautiful, wonderful Snooks. Good morning. It's awesome. I love seeing people say woot woot. It's like one of my favorite sayings. My stepsister Crystal used to say it all the time, and it always reminds me of her. So, always a good thing. Sharing me out. Nice. So I'm getting shared out. Awesome. Peasants. Oh, much more than peasants, at least nobles to me. You know, we're the YouTube nobility. Yo, I rock so hard because I'm the YouTube nobility. Get it from the fruit tree. Yes, I'm not a silly MC. I bust like a hillbilly with a monkey on my shoulder. It couldn't get much colder if I was born in October, 'cause I am sober. Every day that I spend without a drink is another one that I give to my fans. I am busting like an ambulance, loud like a siren. I find that I am finding raps that I don't want to say and all that stuff. It's good. Working on it, still practicing the freestyle, still trying to get good in the game. So, you know, things are good. I'll be saying this a lot during the stream, but yeah, making a cassette tape mixtape thing for people. Hopefully people like that because I think that's a cool thing. I heard that once like emails are cool. Emails are cool and everything, but to get a handwritten letter or to get like what I'm going to do a mixtape, that's some really creative and thoughtful stuff to bring to the table. I'm hoping people like it like that. So I'm hoping everyone else is having a wonderful day. I feel pretty pepped. I've been cutting down on my caffeine quite a bit, but I still have my morning caffeine. This one is a Monster Mean Bean. I like it because it's mean, and it's in total contrast of my personality, which is not mean. This is mean. I need to elevate my meanness level so I can exist in the world. I'm too fluffy to go outside. You know what I'm saying? Mm. All right. So, a cappuccino. Snooks is gonna have a cappuccino. Well, alrighty then. That sounds really good. This kind of tastes like a cappuccino. Very sweet, but it's colder. Although when I went to the grocery store, they didn't have it in the fridges. They only had it on the shelf, so it's not as cold as I would like it. But first world problems. What day is it? Mm. All right. See, look at I'm already ahead of the curve. I got the cassettes. I got the cassettes ready. I got the cassettes for the mixtape I'm going to be making. Got a bunch of them. They're can't you see, I don't know if you can see that Sony still packaged. I think they're from the 90s, but they're still in perfect condition. So, yeah, and don't be afraid to shout me out in everything you do so that I can become super uber extra famous and step on people on my way. I'm just kidding. I'm not that type, but mm, every day is a miracle when you are watching the Bandit stream. So, yeah, essentially, if people have been wondering where I'm at or what I've been doing, I've been kind of staying away from social media. Now, now, I'm gonna tell people probably something they don't want to hear. But if you're one of the types who's on social media all the freaking time, I mean, it's by now it's a cliche. I mean, people have been saying this for a long time. Don't be on social media. But for me, for someone who has ADHD, and for someone who spends an extra long amount of time assuming that it's going to be carving my way towards ultimate success, there's much more, uh, healthier ways to do that on your own time. Touch grass, as it were, right? So I'd like to introduce Inge or Inge. I'm not sure, but you're awesome. Thanks for being here. Yes, and we have Live to Fly channel. Awesome, good people. Good to see you. Uh, so I saw this discovery they were talking about where it's kind of like when you're browsing, when you're doom scrolling through YouTube or Instagram or whatever. It's the same response as gambling because it's like a slot machine. You might get not that great of a post, not that great of a and then bam, you get hit with some dopamine. So it's like this thing that keeps you addicted to doing the same thing over and over and over again. And there's much more productive ways of getting through society, through life, discovering yourself, introspection, all that stuff, than being scrolling all the time. And I'm saying this on a live stream right now, which is kind of what is it, hypocritical, but I've been finding a lot of my time that I spend away from the screens has been beautiful. I plan the whole cassette thing. There's a sticker on there with a TV. Of course, you can't read the letters, but it says "Go out. There's life outside." It's a sticker that I got from my cousin. She went to Vietnam. She found all these funny stickers, so got like 1,000 of them for $5. It's amazing. Mm. So I've been keeping myself busy by doing art, um, doing writing. I've been writing a lot. I mean, hell, I'll grab my writings and I'll share them with you. They're pretty cool. I've been making shorts about writing, and I think what I want to do, my goal is to do short poems every day, at least one. But I want to do at least 1 to 3 poems and put them in shorts, and then excuse me, inevitably with my live performances that I'm going to be doing for charity, I want to do those poems over my beats. If there are people here who don't know me, I make beats. Hey, D. Libby, it's nice to see you here. Um, yeah, thank you for coming. I'm seeing some newer people, which is wonderful. I am so happy that you're here. If you don't know me specifically, I'm Jared. That's my name. Midnight Bandit. I've been making beats since about 2012. So when I say beats, I mean instrumental hip hop ish kind of EDM tracks. And yeah, it's just a fun thing to do. I've been honing my craft for a long time, and that's how I spend my time. So hopefully it pays off. I mean, it's paid off already in my heart. If you do something long enough and you get passionate at it and you get kind of good at it, that's good enough in my opinion. You're putting your time towards something that you enjoy, that you love, that is something that the only payoff that you should look for is, does it still make you happy? Does it still push you forward? One of the big things that I've been doing is writing down things and learning about self improvement. So, one of the greatest things I found was to do things at my own pace, right? It seems like I'm rushing now, but I mean, nah, I do things. With my ADHD, society wants to do things at a certain pace. I'm as productive as them. I just do mine at a sort of different, sort of incremental pace, and that's what's really been freeing my mind. Because as soon as I rush myself, as soon as I think that I can accomplish things at a certain date and certain time frame, that's when stress starts to take over. That's when I start procrastinating, not doing anything. So today, after a long period of time of not streaming, I said, I'll get back on the horse. It's not no pressure, right? It's just no pressure. I don't have to necessarily talk about anything specific, but I know y'all like to see me, although there are new people here, and I'm sure you like to see me as well. So, yeah, I might share some music today. Have to work and do some writing lab things, but I wanted to say hello, Jared. Live to fly. You have a wonderful day. It's always good to see you. And did I say hi to D Libby? I'm pretty sure I did, but if not, hey. So yeah. Uh how's everyone's days going? Are you having fun? Are you finding ways to introduce wonder into your life? One of those ways that I always find that I can introduce wonder instead of, you know, sitting too much in here is I ask myself questions. If I'm going to do something, like if I'm going to do this stream, I could ask myself, how am I going to keep the audience engaged? How am I going to keep people showing up? How am I going to make this interesting? Or how am I going to make it fun for myself, which is, I think, priority number one. So, yeah, cheers to everyone out there. I want to keep streaming no matter how many numbers I get because they're numbers, right? So, um, yeah, don't feel free to interact with me, ask me questions. Any questions are welcome. I don't care what it is. Just ask me what anything you're curious about. It could be like, who are you? What do you do? Uh, why are you wearing a black shirt today? What flag is that? Oh, that one or the one below? What are those flags? Well, I'm glad you asked. The top one is demi flag, which means that in a relationship, I have to make a very strong emotional bond before I feel attracted to the person. And then the Canadian flag is that's what it is. It's a Canadian flag. That is a Canadian flag, even though it's the old school one. It doesn't really look like it, but there's like a little crest there and everything. Uh, yeah, yeah. I'm gonna calm down because usually if I get so super pumped up, then I end the stream quick because I run out of steam. So I think what I'm gonna do is I am going to open up song window. So I will show you one of my new songs. I wrote it last night and finished it all within like an hour. No, don't want to do it quite yet. So I will get that ready for you. It's just a beat that I made last night. Finished it pretty quick, like I said. And got to get everything ready though. If not, uh, oh, there we go. Not prepared. Don't show this tape again. Got it. And then, okay. Okay. So I hope y'all like this song. It's an instrumental, and I use this sampler. It's called Decent Sampler. It's free for all you people who like to make music out there. And there's a lot of free instruments that come along with it. So really high quality. It's a sampler, so it uses real instruments instead of synthesizers, but some of them are actual synthesizers. Anyways, made this cool track. It's called Secret Passage, and I hope y'all enjoy it. I use y'all like I'm Snooks. It's a good word. I love it. I would use it more often. I will use it more often, actually. Anyways, gotta fix some settings here. Oh. All right. Wonderful. So, that was my song, Secret Passage. I made the song name when I thought about it. I thought that medieval instrument, kind of like zither or whatever, the string plucked instrument, kind of sounds like this dulcimer I used to use, like a hammered dulcimer, but it's like a zither, which is like an old medieval instrument. And I thought it reminded me of being in like an underground tunnel, like a secret passageway in a castle to get away from the enemy or whatever. I thought that'd be cool. Uh, yeah. So that's the general vibe of that song. Um, hoping everyone's having a great day. Good to see you, Semtex. It's always good to see you. Um, essentially, I'll have people coming in and out, and that's always good. Um, yeah, my day's going pretty well. Hope everyone else is doing pretty well. Hope you're, like I said, I hope you're feeling well, Semtex. I know you had a lot of fun. So, uh, I'm wondering if my gum is gonna make people angry. The constant chewing. I don't know how hot my microphone is, but if it does, let me know and I'll spit it out. But this is my nicotine gum. I I'm quitting smoking. I'm actually so here. Big announcements. I'm over. There you are. I'm over a month in a bit sober of alcohol. I have quit smoking for like a full 7 days now, I think. And yeah, things are going great. I'm lowering my caffeine. I'm not drinking pot after pot of tea, which is great. Uh I'm happy that you're here to support me, Semtex. I love you. You're my favorite. Um so if there's anybody knows any of my songs or if they're new here, you could kind of suggest maybe a general kind of type of beat that you want to hear cuz I make like a lot of beats. I think since I've been making like thousands of beats, right? So if there's anything specific, then yeah, man, peace and love, my homie. I love chatting with you. So um I might just keep on just playing my own beats. But I will make this announcement now. For those who are dedicated supporters and who might want to buy my discography, which is at 75% off. I cannot stress this enough. The whole discography at 75% off is quite the price. It's like 85 bucks or something. But that's 75% off. Just imagine how much value you're getting with that. If you do want to pay that, then you'll be entered in to win this cassette tape mixtape package that I'm going to be sending out to people. But if you just want to buy something, I got stuff on there for $2. I got stuff there for $5, $10, $7. If you want to, go by there, you think my beats are cool or anything for background music, then it really does help support me. That's the best way to support me. Viewing my stream is wonderful and everything, but at the end of the day, I still got to eat, right? These things aren't free. No pressure. Do it at your own pace, too. So, can the world handle that much Bandit? Apparently not, because I have like hundreds and hundreds of songs on streaming platforms. They don't get too many views. But then again, I'm not famous yet. So, and I'm gonna be uber super ultra amazingly famous. You see, you'll see. Uh, I'm trying to be humble. So I'm gonna play another song, and I will get back to you soon. All right, so that was a pretty fun little track. Me and Semtex were working on that one. If there's anybody else out there, we were on Discord voice chat, and I was showing him around on how to set up and make a track on FL Studio. Now, if anyone wants to see that, it's just me. I'm not anyone extra special when it comes to making beats, but I've been doing it for since 2012, pretty consistently, and I've picked up some tips and tricks. If you don't use FL Studio, that's cool, but a lot of this stuff can be transferred over to whatever you use, like GarageBand or Reason or Ableton or whatever. If y'all want to see that, just let me know. No, Semtex, I don't think you have sent me that video yet, unless I forgot about it. Yeah. Um, you can get that sorted, and then I will put that together. So that video about making that song, I'm gonna stitch together, and I'm gonna put some commentary over top of, and y'all will be able to see the behind the scenes of me making that song, which is kind of cool because a lot of people use samples, a lot of people use melodies that are pre-constructed. I try to veer on the side of my own creations, but no shame in doing what makes you happy, what makes excellent work for you. There's tons of stuff like those barber beats that are just basically lifted samples and stuff like that I love. I personally, if you haven't checked out barber beats before, there's uh, a lot of cool stuff out there. If you look up Macro Blank or Haircuts for Men or something like that, they sound kind of silly, but they're the coolest beats around. I love them. Uh, so yeah, here's an awesome opportunity to talk about something that I feel is very important to me. When you are a musician, or even just a listener, a fan of music, it is essential for you to go around and try to listen to as many different subgenres, genres, anti-genres, all the different genres and all that stuff. Because you'll never know what inspiration or what golden nuggets you'll be able to find in the world of music. It's not just on the radio. There's a billion and one other underground people, unsigned artists that exactly. Variety is the spice of life, and sometimes that spice is rosemary, and sometimes that spice is, let's say, saffron or ginseng. That's a root, not a spice, but you know what I mean, right? Oh, I feel this is a very successful stream. I feel like I've been doing a lot of cool stuff. Give me one moment. I'm gonna go get my poetry that I'm gonna read on the stream. Hopefully, people like it. All right, one sec. Oh, da-da-da-da. Oh, where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where's the Midnight Bandit? Where's that Midnight Bandit? I don't know where the Midnight Bandit went. I'm looking for him everywhere. All right. So I got some cool poetry that I'm going to read y'all because y'all are interested in my life so much. Why wouldn't you be? It's so amazing. All right. Anyways, garlic. Garlic, yeah, why not? I had this one friend of mine, this like guy, he he had his name changed from, I think, Chris or whatever, different Chris. He or whatever. He just kind of like he had named to Rupesh by this guy called the Osho. His last he was and then he said one time that he chopped up the heads of garlic, the tops of garlic, and he ate all of it in this butter, and it made him hallucinate people's faces rapidly moving through his mind. Anyways, sorry. Moving on to my poetry. This is one of them I wrote the other day. I'm trying to be positive. It is lead with the positive and do away with the negative. To gain some perspective, you gotta aim for the best shit. The game will respect it, plain and direct shit. Not any hateful messages or pain will collect quick. The days I've invested, I remain on the quest, kid. When I'm named and respected, the savior is destined. So just savor the moment. No way to be hopeless. I am dope, and I know this. The pros make them notice. So just lead with the positive, like Yoda with no quit. That's a cool one. I call that one No Quit. It's on one of my shorts if you want to check it out. Got another one here, wherever it is. Gotta look for it. All right. My dreams move weight. Imagination at the station, no stopping the train when my mind state is the freight. Bus to relate to the ones who stop to contemplate. A lot on the plate. We vibrate. Tectonic when I'm on it. Honestly, the product of ducking enough cops to drop the product. Twice. I get props on the streets while you crawling into those sheets. Belly flop on the beat. Head not bedrock in the deep. You was asleep. So, yeah, that's a cool one. I'll stop now because I'll stop after this one because people are leaving. But well, maybe not. Maybe I'll keep going. Maybe I'll start writing poetry as I'm doing this. Hocus pocus, I'm broken. Psychosis, neurodivergence is but a bonus. It ain't what you think it is. It ain't what you think. I know it sounds bogus. With urgency, emergency wing brought me potions. Slaughtering the top of the emotional quotient like a flashlight gat collapse into the ocean with ghostly light strobing. This is potent like the stovetop brownie that Oprah Winfrey would eat. Simply the richest MC because I know the money ain't for me when my peeps gotta eat. That's kind of cool. I don't know. I'll keep my day job. Oh, Live to Fly, you're back. All right, hey, and it's good to see you still listening, Libby. Good to see you. And yeah, we got Live to Fly again. I don't mind taking the piss out of myself a lot of the time. I think that's what who is it? Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, said that true confidence is the ability to not care about looking stupid. So I'm stupid. That's okay. I'm not trying to be some next level genius intellectual. So I feel good. I'm hitting about average right now, and that's what I want. I'm happy with that. So I'm gonna play another song. Got to look for it first, because of course I'm unprepared. I'm Jared. Guess what? I'm unprepared. All right, we're gonna listen to a cool song that I have off of my new album that came out, called The Bee's Knees. It's called ooh, that's loud. It's called February Rainfall, and y'all are gonna love it. It's got a lot of interesting effects in there, so check it. And I'm back. I hope I didn't get a copyright strike. I That was one of my favorite drum and bass artists, Parhelia. Accidentally clicked onto a stream. So yeah. Anyhow, what kind of music do y'all like to hear? I was thinking with my performances, what I could do in the future is I could set something up where instead of using these headphones, I got a headset with a microphone, and then I can freestyle rap over my beats, and wouldn't that be cool? I mean, I'm not the best freestyle artist, but practice makes perfect. I'll practice until I get good for my live charity shows that I'm going to be trying to make a constant thing throughout my community. My first charity show that I want to do is going to be for the Single Parent Resource Center here in BC, and yeah, it's going to be great. Um, so yeah, how's everyone's day going? That track, uh, sorry for my nasal situation. That track was something that I decided to put a lot of, like, I put rain, the sound of rain in it. I put the sound of ravens kind of chirping or cawing or whatever. I put the sound of a film projector, just a bunch of cool stuff, ear candy or whatever. I think that's a good thing to add if you're making music. Just even if it's rock or like metal or something, just a little atmospheric pieces to stitch it all together, add some texture is something great that I suggest for everyone. So I wanted everything to have on that album a theme to do with bees and stuff, and that I didn't know how to fit that one in. But then I thought February rainfall, it's the thing that creates spring. It's the thing that creates all the flowers that the bees use for food and to pollinate with. So essentially, it's about pollination. It's about after the long freeze, the bees come back. You know, uh, the bee's knees. You can pick it up for, I think it's 10.99 on Bandcamp. I've got a huge Bandcamp. if you want to get in for the deal, the package, the care package, where I buy a cassette player, I make some mixtapes, I get you headphones, and then I add in some Canadian chocolates if you would like them. And I send you a big package with like everything signed, everything, like there's like a letter, a personalized letter to you. So if you are interested in that, please check out my email. It's on my about page, and let me know what you think. And it does take a bit of investment, but I will be happy to supply you with a care package. So let's see, how long has this thing been going on for? So 45 minutes. Um, didn't expect this stream to be very long. This isn't like a Thomas Christ show. Word up to Thomas Christ. Shout out to Thomas Christ. Shout out to Pete Johns. Shout out to Jade Star. Rise of Dark Leela. Brad Example. You know, everyone doing streams out there. Mr. Smith. Love that guy. Everyone. You guys make this possible. You have invited me into your community and treated me with love. I think right now it's about time that I'm going to shut off the stream, but I had a wonderful time. Short but sweet. Had a lot of stuff to say. And yeah, check out my music if you'd like. If you came onto the stream and or the replay and you kind of like what I do, don't forget to like and subscribe. It means that I am one step closer to monetization, one step closer towards making a living out of this. It's going to take a long time, but I'll keep plucking away at it and try to deliver as much quality content as possible. All right. Have a great day, everyone. That's me, Midnight Bandit, signing out.